Chapter 5. How to correct the machine's head insertion angle to 90 degrees from the horizontal plane. Let's start by taking a piece of material. First, we have to make sure the pins are straight. Once we've done that, we can make sure that the two holes that we've calibrated for the camera are in the right place. Once they're aligned, we'll work on aligning them to their actual positions. And now we're going down. And when we get to the board, we're going to turn off the servo. Once the servo is turned off, we can pull the axis of the head manually. Then we can now check the insertion angle and whether it's in the hole or not. Then now we find that we can't insert into the hole. It's now 0 degrees on the R-axis. We need to rotate it to 180 degrees to check again. 180 degrees down, found that it is still not allowed. Summarize 180 degrees. Inserted right, 0 degrees. Inserted left. The two directions are just the opposite. We can start to adjust the insertion angle of the head. Let's start with 0 degrees to adjust. Now we need to adjust the head of the 8 screws, which has 4 fixed screws and 4 movable screws. We choose at this point to tighten the movable screw on the right at 3 o'clock and loosen the set screws to make fine adjustments until the head is fully inserted at a standard 90 degrees perpendicular to the horizontal. Once the adjustment is complete, we need to use a 16 wrench to hold the R-axis in place to prevent rotation, and then tighten the 4 set screws. Finish fine-tuning the head. Next, we make the same adjustment of the bottom clinching structure. The Q-axis is the axis of operation for our bottom clinching axis. We start by adjusting the bottom to 180 degrees and the head to 180 degrees. And we click to actuate the head and the bottom. Which is a reconstruction of a normal working insertion movement. After insertion, we start checking the bottom for deviations. And if there are any, the diagnosis and solution is the same as for the head, so we won't go into detail here. This is the end of the head and bottom adjustment of the machine.